Something happened that I want to talk about. And I don't do these serious videos just for me. I mean, it started that way for my own healing with bad memories and everything. But if something I go through helps one person, that's good. That's gravy. That's great. I've been through a lot, but we can all be good people or bad people. It's our choice. I was with my mom on payday, going to the store and everything, and I had asked her if she would take me, and she said yes. It never occurred to me at the point that she would say no. And I think that's part of my problem. I took her for granted. I shouldn't have done that. But we didn't get along the whole day. We spent a good amount of that day yelling at each other. Just because someone's your family doesn't mean you can say no. And I see that now. I shouldn't have put her in the situation to stress her out when I know us being together is toxic. And at the same time, she shouldn't have. She said, I'm so tired of dealing with you. And I got mad and I was like, well, I love you too. And she goes, I doubt that. And that really hurt. We were both in a situation to be verbally abusive to each other. And that's not okay. Don't put yourself in a situation where you think you have to do something because they're your family or they're your friends, but inside you don't really want to. Whether you say anything or not, it's going to show through your actions. I've made arrangements now so that I don't have to depend on Mom. But we shouldn't have put each other in those situations. Make sense? So I'm at fault too. I'm not perfect. I was verbally abusive to her, and that was not right. I yelled at her, she yelled at me. Just because it's your family doesn't mean you're always going to get along or you're going to understand each other. And sometimes you got to pull away even though you're family because for your own health. Having a mental illness doesn't give you a carte blanche excuse, or any illness, to treat others like dirt. I didn't treat my mother the way I should have, and the way I prefer to be treated. And that's on me. So for my mental health, for her mental health, I'm gonna pull us apart for a while. And I think it'd be better. And I just wanted you to hear what I went through so that you understand whether you're the one that doesn't drive and needs a ride, or you're the one that's always being asked for a ride or whatever help it is. Not just a ride, but whatever the help is. Both ways, you have the ability to say no. If you put yourself in a position where you can be abused verbally or any other way, or they trigger you, then find another way. Don't ever put yourself in that position. It's very difficult to see that, especially when it's family. That's not a healthy position for me. That I can't be around them. You think, oh, they're my family, I have to help them. No, you can say no. Because sometimes, and I've learned this in the past year especially, you have to put you first for your own safety and your own health. And that can't always be easy. But don't let yourself get put into positions where You feel cornered, you feel trapped, you feel abused in any way. Because abuse isn't just physical. There's many kinds of abuse. I just wanted to know, I wanted you all to know that no is a complete sentence. That's what my friend Connie Ann says. And she's right. From now on, with my mother, it's a no. I'll still go over there and help her let her dogs out, stuff like that. I'm not going to not talk to her. But I'm not putting myself in a position where I have to be around her for any length of time because we're not good for each other. And that's just how it is. I don't want to be abused, and I don't want to be the abuser. It's bad for my heart. That makes me emotionally tear to pieces, realizing that I did that. Realizing I was verbally abusive to somebody. That's tearing me up. So I'm taking myself out of the equation so that I don't do that again. I can't stand that thought. So remember, no is a complete sentence, no matter who it is. They must respect the no. If they don't, get away. If you ever need to talk, just drop me a line in the comments. Bye all.